Hi everyone, we are LaChiMoLaLa,
LaChiMoLaLa.
and we are back with another music review, this time for a live performance of Wonho's No Text, No Calls from his new EP, Blue. I really like this song. It's all in English, which is not why I like it, but it makes it easier to sing along to.
And I agree with you 100%. So
I mean, let's
let's,
be real, we love anything Wonho does.
yeah, I mean, it's Wonho.
You know what you're getting, and it's good.
Yes, it's gonna be so wonderful.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're two weenies. What can we say?
But I'm excited to see this in particular because it's just like a band and him. Normally, I feel like we always see him with dancers or like in some sort of interesting concept. This is
Mhm.
going to feel very much like a stripped down performance.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice and simple. So, and I'm looking forward to that.
Let's do
Ready?
it.
All right, let's do it.
I know this is random, but I love the font he uses for his name.
Yeah.
No text, no calls from you.
Oh, song action already.
Hey, you there? What's going on? Will you tell me how you feeling?
His voice is so pretty.
Yeah, and his hair matches the background.
Can't talk to me.
Ah, so good.
I hate that things have changed and we love no more. No. We used to talk all night till the morning. Now we don't.
Oh, his voice is so beautiful. I love it.
I love that it really sounds like his recording.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of interesting because he's so like up and stuff, and his voice is actually a lot lighter and softer than you would expect just looking at his frame.
Wish I could turn back time. I'll fix your broken heart. I'll give you my everything. No text, no calls. Hey, thought you always be mine forever. What can I be no better?
I love live drums. They make me happy.
Yeah.
I miss our conversations. Can you talk to me again? I hate this. Things have changed and we love no more. No.
I love this. It feels like a small club.
But now we don't know. No text, no calls from you. I got no text.
Oh, the hook is so good.
No text, no
So
calls
good.
from
This song
you.
is such an earworm.
Cause I wish I could turn back time. I'll fix your broken heart. I'll give you my everything. No text, no calls from you.
So good.
So good.
No text, no calls. I got no text, got no text. I got no text, got no calls. Hate this.
The guitar's great too.
Text, got no text. I got no text, got no text, no calls from you. I got no text, got no text from you. I got no text, got no.
You're right. I can see how much blue's in his hair now.
Turn back time. I'll fix your broken heart.
Ooh, I like that.
Give you my everything. No text, no calls from you.
Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh,
He
so
just
good.
looked into our souls.
Oh, he totally did. I will call you back.
I will definitely call you back. What's wrong with her?
I know. Talk some, please. Jesus.
That's all we ask. This is such an interesting set. Like, it's like a giant soundstage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Is this like a rehearsal?
Yeah, looks like it.
아, 열심히 하겠습니다.
I love that he's so nervous, even though he's a
cute.
performer. Like,
Yeah, it's not like this
For
is his
years.
first rodeo. He's been doing this for a while now.
oh, he looks super nervous.
He looks so embarrassed. He's like, "Oh my God." So it looks like these are also one takes, right? They're like a live one take. So like maybe that's also why he was super nervous. It's like, don't mess this up. We're only doing it once.
Yeah. Wow.
First of all, I think you already said it, but the song is just so good. It is really a textbook example of how simplicity can work. It's not complicated. There's not too many lyrics, there's not too many melodies, but it's very catchy and you want to hear it again and again and again. It's simple but still engaging.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. It's the melody to it is just so nice. Like,
so good. You're like, how was this not a song before? It seems like it feels like a song that's familiar, like an old friend in a good way. Like,
yeah,
I can't believe it only came out this year.
yeah, and like how he could hit those high notes. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh my gosh,
It's so good.
he's
And
so
it's
good.
like, it's not mournful, even though it's sad, and it's not sappy, even though it's a broken-hearted love song. It's really interesting. It's like I can more think about all the things it's not that it might have been than that it is. It's so I don't know. I find it really unique, actually. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's I don't know, like his whole entire performance. It's I mean, it looks like I'm shocked, but I'm not. It's just he's just so good at performing live. I know that like we just saw that how nervous he looked. And
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because he's been doing it for years, whether I mean, maybe it just feels a little bit more different because he's the total focal point now, as opposed to being in a band, of
I feel like that's a lot harder. Like you're carrying everyone on your, like you're it. There's nowhere to hide, and a whole bunch of people make their living because you're doing well. So if you don't do well, all those people lose jobs. Like I mean, there's a lot of pressure, I feel like, to do well, especially as a solo artist. But I kind of think the way that he's so nervous is like really charming.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I mean, he's Wonho. He is literally drop dead gorgeous. But his personality feels like a guy you knew in the neighborhood or went to school with. Like he seems very personable.
Yeah. So yeah, I really enjoyed this performance. Like I don't know. Like I wonder if he said like, hey, I want this shade of color, and then he dyed his hair like that. I was like, okay.
You normally don't see a blonde with blue highlights. It's usually dark hair. So it's intriguing.
Yeah, it's very unique. That was the first thing that popped out, and I was like, oh, like right before he started to sing. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, he just seems like a really fun guy, So
and all his songs, because of his voice is light, but it's not powerful, but I feel like it kind of floats on top of melodies. So I always feel like I'm listening really hard because I don't want to miss anything. I just think his voice is so good. The way he uses it is very interesting, and he knows what works for him. That's the good part about being in a band before you go solo, is you know what you like and you know what you weren't allowed to do before. And I feel like this is a very, he's taken a turn to do something that's more interesting to him.
Yeah.
And it's working. Keep doing it.
Keep doing it, please.
We'll be there.
Yeah, for sure. So, so I loved it. I loved everything about it. And it looks
We'll be watching this again.
Yeah, most definitely. So, okay, you guys. So basically we have like another reaction video, but the sad part is that the video is blocked due to copyright issues. So it's I know it's Wonho's
Let us love Wonho.
it's Wonho's other single called Come Over Tonight. And it's a really, really awesome song.
Another amazing song from the same EP. So good.
Yep. And this time he has like a lot of backup dancers with him. So we are so sorry that you cannot experience it to the, I don't know, 100th degree like we did while watching it. I mean, you guys can on your own, but
hopefully after hearing us talk about it, you'll look it up.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and play that afterwards or after this one. So we hope you enjoy it. So yeah, we are
LaChiMoLaLa.
And enjoy Come Over Tonight.
Hi everyone, we are LaChiMoLaLa. And we are back this time not with a music video review, but a performance review. This is Wonho singing Come Over Tonight off his new mini Blue. This was October 15th, 2021. And unfortunately, he didn't make a full music video for this, but we love this song and we've seen a couple of the other performances and it is worth checking out.
Yes. I am I love him as a performer. Like he's such a great dancer. I love his voice. And so when I see him perform, it's just he has that stage presence, you know.
Yes.
And
he's got all the charisma in the world for sure.
Oh, he definitely does. So I really enjoy watching him perform for that reason. Of course, you know, obviously the music is great as well,
and the visuals don't hurt.
Yeah. But definitely his stage presence is great.
Yeah. He's like a real all-around performer.
Yeah. So you ready to watch?
Yes! Let's do this!
Let's do it! Oh, look at that.
So cute in a suit.
I love that it's a dreamy set.
Yeah. And I really like all the ladies' outfits, how they're also in kind of suits.
Yeah.
Can you come over tonight? Promise I'll hold you so tight.
Oh gosh, that shoulder movement.
This song is really sexy, I feel like.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
I just feel like you can't take your eyes off him. And there's literally a million hot girls around him. And
yeah, right.
Hi, Wonho.
He has that stage presence, I'm telling you. I love the choreography too.
It's so good. It's interesting because it's actually like really light feeling. It feels like he's like dancing on clouds or something. Woo!
Yeah. Oh,
body roll.
Oh. Body rolls.
I feel like Wonho went to the Jimin school of body rolls and it worked.
Oh my.
Interesting, they do so much with the jackets and the choreography. I've never seen jackets like used this much.
Yeah.
And he never stops. It's like constant movement. It must be really tiring.
Yeah, constantly dancing.
Can you come over tonight? Promise I'll hold you so tight. 잠들 수 없어 without you. I've been nothing without
Oh,
you.
I love it. It like looks like it's snowing. It's so cute.
I love it. Oh.
Woo! Body roll.
Oh, bye.
Ooh, what was that? Wow.
Oh no.
That came out of nowhere.
Why am I getting goosebumps right now?
Tonight, you, I've been nothing without you. Without.
You did it again.
Wonho. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. I have so many thoughts about this song. First of all, it is literally 3 minutes, which to me is like the classic pop song.
Yeah.
3 minutes, 3 minutes and 30 is kind of pushing it. 3 minutes is like just a perfect, lovely, it's everything you want in a pop song. It's got that sweetness, it's got a memorable hook. You just want to hear it over and over again. You could listen to it on repeat for an hour and you'd still like it.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I do have a complaint. I have a complaint for Music Bank.
Because it must have been them. It must have been.
Yeah. Okay. So I think they need to take a page out of BTS's marketing team, because it really bothers me when they show the YouTube end cards. Same thing with Coldplay's people, like, so at the end of, like, if you want to put end cards, wait until the whole performance is over and then overlay it with like a separate like image and then put the end cards.
Yeah.
Because you're blocking part of the performance, and it's
and it was
distracting.
it's a significant amount. It's like 15 seconds, which in a 3-minute song is a lot.
Yeah, and you could actually adjust the seconds to it, and so, I mean, obviously, because we both do YouTube and we know this, so yeah, so it kind of irks me when I see something like that. Same thing with Coldplay. I know I just said that, but it's just really annoying when I saw My Universe and it popped up like that.
Like, why?
Like, come on, people. Yeah, because really it takes away from the beauty of it, but pushing that aside, my annoyance of that, of Music Bank, thanks a lot, but the performance itself, though, it's like you said, very light on his feet, but it's I don't know, like the song is like very dreamy, like it's like very like I don't know, it's really, like you said, like very sweet, but also like I can't think of the word, like
it's sultry kind of, like it's
yeah.
weird because it feels like a lullaby, but the lyrics are actually come over.
Yeah.
So it's like how it's more common, I feel like, when you hear a ballad that has like really, or like a ballad that has like really saucy lyrics, and it's like these lyrics aren't super saucy, but they still are saucier than like the melody.
Yeah, and so I think that's what makes it very unique, and I know we touched on this before, but I'm going to repeat it again because I feel like it's very important, and I don't know if it's an American thing because we're both American girls, but I really like Wonho's like perspective on these types of things, because I feel like he breaks barriers, like, or kind of like, maybe not breaking barriers, but more like kind of like poking the bear a little bit, because it's like you don't see a lot of K-pop idols dancing with the opposite sex. So, and they were they were wearing like very sexy clothes too, like pretty
and
much.
The dance is pretty suggestive.
It is, and that's why one of the reasons why I like him, because it's like he's kind of pushing the envelope, and it's like, it's okay that I'm a dude dancing with a bunch of beautiful women, so,
and you're right, it's not like he's just dancing with one lady, it's like 8 girls, who are also amazing dancers, like, so good.
And it's done in a way where it's very classy, I feel like, too,
Tasteful.
Yeah, I mean, like some American music videos, you see like hip hop artists or like other like genres where you see like a bunch of women and they're kind of like pretty much fawning over the artists, and it kind of looks like you
It's
know,
more like a male fantasy than what would
yeah,
really happen.
it
And
doesn't
these
work.
women they all seem strong and empowered. Like they have the same movements he has. Like they're on a level playing field, it kind of feels like.
Yeah, yeah. And so and I like that, about this
Me too.
performance, like it's different. Like, not to knock on like other bands, that's doing the same sex and stuff like that, but I think it for this particular song, like it really makes it that more special, I feel like, as opposed to like if it was like the same sex, obviously. So
Well, and to your point, it's like it's slightly unique. It's just unique enough that it feels fresh and new.
yeah,
I mean, it's if you think about it, a lot of this song could be, similar to a lot of like 90s R&B, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels sweeter. It feels like a love song,
yeah,
even though it's more like a physical love song.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But like this is, I feel like what R&B artists want to sound like, but usually don't.
Yeah,
So yeah, I just think it's like this beautiful little gem. Like it gets stuck in your head. It's a total earworm. And yeah, it's so good. And then we mentioned this, the choreography is amazing. He's
yeah,
never still for a moment.
yeah,
It's just nonstop. And I think, like we said before, the women's choreography, they're on the same page. They have all this power as well. They dance very like, I mean, it's sexy, but it's still like I'm in charge.
yeah,
And I really like that. And yeah, to your point earlier, I like that it's like he's not trying to dance with them like in like a sexy way. It's
yeah,
like it almost seems like they're all asking someone they want to come over, but
yeah.
it's not about it's not them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And to your point that you mentioned earlier, that they use their jackets as kind of like a prop to like part of their choreography,
Yeah.
which is like really cool, like and different as well, so I
Yeah,
thought
I
that
like how
was
they use them. They like pull them over to cover and then they fluff them out and like, yeah, they really are. It almost feels more like a cape than a jacket because it's like oversized and they're really using all the fabric.
yeah,
And it's really interesting. It's like, yeah, if you're going to wear something like that, you should take full advantage of it. I just feel like it's really interesting. I've never been focused on jacket dancing before.
yeah.
You know what I am? And now I'm like, woo, that's cool. And
Yeah.
I mean, I know I mentioned this during the video, but Wonho does great body rolls.
Wow.
And you get like flustered when you watch him. You're just like, oh,
I
oh,
do.
oh no,
Oh
oh,
no.
it's hot in here. Uh, so I thought that was amazing. Unfortunately, we couldn't watch a difference performance that he did on another show where he basically wore the same outfit, but the shirt was just mesh. Just mesh. This had something under it, which honestly he doesn't need. Doesn't need. But yeah, this it's weird how this song can be so sexy and yet still feel
Like
beguiling.
innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I mean, I would not be offended if someone sang this to me, and there's plenty of other songs I would be.
like Pony, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few. Although I don't know if Wonho sang Pony, I'm not sure. Not sure.
That's
He never
true.
would though, because he's better than that.
Yes, that's very true.
I really love this song. I really like this mini. I agree with you. I really like Wonho. I feel like he's doing it different and he's doing it his way, and I'm really excited to see where he goes.
Yeah, I completely agree, because like I noticed that like he likes to push the envelope on things, and that's really cool. Like even in Blue, you see him holding another girl's hand, pretty much, and you don't see that much interaction, in fun love songs,
Yeah.
I mean, I personally haven't. Have you? Like,
No.
oh, yeah.
No.
So like even that very tiny like little thing that to you and me, in America, it's like, oh, whatever,
In America, you don't make a music video without a sex scene in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I mean, yeah, it's weird to say that this is like breaking boundaries, like you said, or like pushing the envelope, but it is.
Yeah, it kind of is in the South Korean music world, I feel like,
And I feel like he doesn't do it we said this, he doesn't do it in a vulgar way. He's like, it's like with a wink and a nod.
Yeah,
like,
it's very gentlemanly, like how he's doing it, which is, like
he's not popping
approved.
bottles at the strip club. So, feels very sweet to us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not being it's not being, what's the word for anti-women? Like I can't think of the word.
Misogynist?
Yeah, there you go. Misogynist. Yeah, I'm like, what's the word?
There's a lot of them, but let's go with that one.
Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always feels like respectful. It feels, there's plenty of times you want a dude to grab your hand or you want to dance sexy with a dude. So, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like he's doing it in a great way. But you're right. It does seem like it's pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable over there.
Yeah. And
we could be wrong. We don't know.
know.
If you know better, please tell us in the comments. Honestly,
but
all we know is that we love Wonho.
Yeah, we love Wonho, but these are the lenses of two American girls, looking into the South Korean, music scene, from
just based on all the videos we've seen. You're right. I mean, you don't usually see like a guy taking a girl's hand and running across a field or something, which would be a no-brainer here.
Yeah. I mean, like the only exception that I could even think of, or is there even an exception? I don't know, is IU, like that. Yeah. That's probably the only one that I could really think of recently, And
I feel like maybe she gets away with it because she's such an established actress. So it kind of makes sense that her videos are like little mini movies.
Yeah.
And mini movies usually have a love interest.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't see a lot of like solo artists, or even, I mean, maybe it's even harder for groups too. Can you imagine if they had to do a romance like through line for Stray Kids? There's 8 of them.
Yeah.
So it'd be pretty hard to get all 8 of them involved. So I don't know, maybe that's part of it too. You're right. It just feels unusual. And
yeah, I mean, like the last video I could really think of that had 7 men fawning over a girl is
love. Halsey, you're so lucky.
No, well, that, I mean, that's a collab, so that's a little bit different.
They weren't really fawning over her, I'm just saying. Anyway, sorry.
No, it was another BTS song, that War of Hormone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that
old
one.
School.
That is super old school. And what year is that? 2014?
Yeah, somewhere around there. 2014. Yeah, I think it is 2014.
Yeah, 2014. They got busted for that one, So we'll talk about that.
Sexy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Wonho's doing everything we like. He's really putting his own twist on things. And it just goes to show you don't have to be like super outrageous or shocking. Like you can still make something feel uniquely yours.
Yeah.
But in like kind of a quiet way.
Yeah. And I'm loving it. I'm
into it.
Keep doing it, Wonho.
Keep bringing it.
Yeah.
We'll keep watching.
I'm like, these weenies love you.
These weenies love you.
Yes.
In case you didn't know, we recently found out that his fandom is Weenies, and we are total Weenies. There, I said it. I said it.
We totally are. And I just love it. Like, he's so great. Oh my gosh. We're totally part of his fandom. He's so great.
We are. And Wonho, you are probably the first male artist we're going to say this to when you come to the States. Look us up for a drink.
I know. Seriously.
We're giving you the same invitation that we gave Jesse and CL. You're in, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go drink.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah, but
or at least tour. Please tour. We want to see you so bad.
I know. Oh, I can't imagine.
Can you come over tonight? Please. These weenies love you.
Yeah, because there's no way out for these weenies. Isn't that his other song, No Way Out?
Yeah. Okay, now we're just like dad jokes. So it's my fault too. I started it.
I'm sorry, I killed it. I knew it. Damn it. All right. right, you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video in our little kookiness right now. But if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we should definitely do more Wonho, music performances reviews and reactions.
We'll be back with more Wonho. That's a given.
Yeah. And on that note, we are LaChiMoLaLa. And we will see you guys next time. Annyeong.